Hey guys, latest news with crypto local and international. An early withdrawal from your 401k, understanding the consequences. Okay, let's see. Cashing out a 401k early can be tempting, but it can come at a cost. When you cash out your 401k early, there are penalties unless you qualify for one of the early withdrawal exemptions. If you are considering cashing out a 401k early, learn more about how it impacts your taxes and whether it's the right decision for you. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I would not advise anyone to do so now. If anything, you should have done it 3 months ago before the new administration. And now everything going half. Can you imagine? You were looking at your 401k, it was $500,000 or almost $1 million, and now it's like 250, and you don't know how low it's gonna go. So seek advice from financial advisors, people that actually know what they're doing, what they're talking about, to see what's best for you. But it's never good to sell, whether it's stock or crypto, or to withdraw your 401k during a disaster. You're going to lose more than anticipated. Ask for whatever advice needed before you make a move. If you need money but want to avoid high interest credit cards or loans, you can make an early withdrawal from your 401k, but this option often has tax consequences. If you understand the impact of an early withdrawal on your finances, you might want to continue. If so, there are two ways to go about it: cashing out or taking a loan. But how do you know which is right for you? And what are the tax consequences you should be expecting? Retiring accounts such as 401k plans help people save for retirement. The tax code rewards saving. It does this by offering tax benefits for contribution. It usually penalizes those who withdraw money before age 59 and a half. Let's say 60. If you really need the money, you can often access it with a loan or an early 401k withdrawal, but be mindful of the tax implications. Most 401k plans allow participants to borrow their own money from the plan. They can repay the loan through automatic payroll deductions. Unlike personal loans and home equity loans, 401k loans are usually easy to get. There is no credit check and applications are typically short. However, they like other type of debt in that you must pay interest on the amount you borrow. The plan's administrator sets the interest rate, but it must be like the rate from a bank. The good news, though, is that you are paying interest to your own 401k account rather than to an institution. Typically, 401k loans must be repaid within 5 years. That repayment period can be extended if you use the loan to purchase a home. That's some good news for you guys. Generally, anyone can make an early withdrawal from 401k plans at any time and for any reason. However, these distributions typically count as taxable income. If you are under the age of 59 and a half, you typically have pay a 10% penalty on the amount withdrawn. The IRS does allow some exemptions to the penalty, including total and permanent disability, on reimbursed medical expenses greater than 7.5% of adjusted gross income, employee separation from service at age 55 or older, age 50 for more public safety employees, but only from the plan at the job you are leaving. Some 401k plan allow hardship distributions. You can take them while still in the plan. Each plan sets its own criteria for hardships, but they usually include things like medical or funeral expenses, avoiding evictions or foreclosure, the cost of repairing damage to employees' home. hardship withdrawal usually don't qualify for an exemption to the 10% penalty. This is true unless the employee is age 59 and a half or older, qualifies for one of the exemption listed above. Starting in 2024, the Secure 2.0 Act added cases where money can be withdrawn. These cases included financial emergencies, one withdrawal per year up to $1,000. Victims of domestic abuse within the 12 past month can withdraw up to the lesser of $10,000 or 50% of their account. Federally declared natural disaster areas withdraw up to $22,000. Terminal illness, allows withdrawal. You can take any amount if diagnosed with an illness that will likely cause death within 7 years, which is right for you. For many, 401k loans are a better option than early withdrawals. When you pay the money back in time, you won't have to pay taxes on the amount withdrawn, plus the interest you'll pay is added to your own retirement account balance. Again, subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you want to get more information, you go on Google and ask if this is a good time for you to take some money out of your 401k. If you are not 59 and a half years, almost 60, if it's not an emergency, you don't really need the money, just leave it alone. The market would bounce back and things gonna get back to normal. If it's not in 4 years,